The Robeson County Church and Community Center is Robeson County's oldest and largest faith-based nonprofit, and we've been around for almost 56 years now. And we were founded during a time of a lot of turbulence in the county when we were working on racial integration and things along those lines. So we've always been about unity and bringing people together, and then along those lines, finding out what the greatest needs of people are. So, of course, in our county, it's a persistent poverty county. So things like literacy and economic development have always been, issues of concern. And so we've worked over the years on how to address those issues as effectively and equitably as we possibly could. And we always change our, method of doing things dependent upon what the county needs the most. So we have a lot of fluctuation. We've had the hurricanes and we've had economic changes like NAFTA outsourcing a lot of the industrial jobs. So whatever happens, we try to just kind of shift and turn into the organization that our community needs the most. And so we've done that over the past 5 decades.
I can imagine that can be a challenge at times.
Yes, absolutely. It's a challenge to stay on our toes and be willing to shift and be willing to kind of bend ourselves around sometimes to be the most effective and accommodating. But we really believe in using our donor dollars to their greatest extent and doing the most good we possibly can. And so we know that means being very flexible.
So I guess my question would be how can people help? I'm sure you have a great website that has all the different things that you need. What do you need right now?
Yes, absolutely. And we've taken a lot of care to try to be very descriptive on our website, and we update our social media very regularly for those who are willing to follow along with us and just find out what the day-to-day more so looks like than just the big program outlook. But we always need, of course, financial support. And I think there's kind of a misconception that you have to be a wealthy person or own a business in order to support a nonprofit. But we have folks that give $5 a month. And if you really think about it, that adds up over time. We have a lot of volunteer opportunities specifically for church groups or, things like Beta Club, National Honor Society, folks that need hours, fraternities, sororities at the college level. Of course, we're very proximate to UNCP, RCC, Fayetteville State. So we always welcome volunteers. And even if you're not affiliated with a university system or anything like that, you can sign up to volunteer on our website. But also just something that's completely free is just getting the word out about our organization and sharing with folks that there's this organization within our region and community that are working really hard to address the needs of people as far as food scarcity, financial needs, medical needs. And we need for folks to kind of know we're here and, just kind of get the word out for us.
What are some of the things that you hear from community members?
It's just hard to make ends meet, even for those who are full-time employed, just, meeting the needs of the medical, buying prescriptions, paying for medical care, and then balancing groceries and paying bills and car expenses. Most people just don't seem to have enough income to cover the cost of living, and then into the kind of scenario of older adults and seniors. Of course, most of them are on a fixed income. And so it's extremely difficult to live that way when you have something like recently there was a spike in electric bills. And so when you're on a fixed income, you're expecting it to kind of be pretty consistent from month to month. And there's just nowhere to pull from when you have that spike. And so you have to rely upon the support of your family if you're very fortunate to have a family support system, but more than likely a community organization like ours to help you make ends meet.
Well, I love what you guys do. If somebody wants to learn more about y'all, stay in the loop, where's the best place to go?
Yes, our website is robesontogether.org, but also in social media, we have a Facebook and we have Instagram as well.